Have you ever wondered where the chicken on our plates come from? Animal Equality's team of investigators journeyed inside some of Italy's major chicken producers to bring us the answer. The reality you're about to witness is widely different from the one depicted by the big brands in their utopian ads. Witnessing the reality will leave you wanting to make a change. 95% of all chicken comes from places like this one. Animals are squeezed by the thousands into these filthy, barren sheds where they're forced to spend their entire lives. To meet the ever-growing demand for white meat at a low price, chickens have been selectively bred to grow much faster than they normally would. For chickens, however, this genetic selection can only mean one thing: a life of extreme suffering. The bones, lungs, and hearts of these delicate animals can't develop as fast as their muscles do. This leads to severe health issues, such as heart attacks and respiratory infections. Millions of chickens suffer from painful leg deformities, lameness, and even paralysis. They become so deformed that they struggle to even move. Many have to drag themselves across the floor just to be able to access food and water. Many are forced to stay like this, lying still on a filthy floor that is never cleaned. The prolonged exposure to the damp litter, which is filled with feces and urine, often causes them to suffer from ulcers, ammonia burns, and blisters, painful skin conditions that will never be cured. In these factory farms, a chicken's life is worth just a few cents. It's profit over compassion. Because of this, no veterinary care is given to the diseased and injured animals. Millions of birds become unable to access their food and water, leaving them to suffer an agonizing death. In fact, each year, more than 26 million chickens die on Italian chicken farms before they even reach the slaughterhouse. Surely the animals that do survive this horror can't consider themselves lucky. A long, one-way journey still awaits them. As soon as they arrive at the slaughterhouse, workers violently grab these sensitive animals, often breaking legs or wings in the process. Then they hang them upside down on metal hooks. Confused and utterly terrified, chickens rapidly flap their wings in a desperate attempt to break free. Despite the attempt to stun them, many chickens remain conscious, often ending up scalded while still alive. Many are able to witness the fate of those killed before them. Then comes their turn. This is the tragic ending to a short life full of immense suffering. It's a horrible story that awaits billions of chickens every year. These sensitive and intelligent animals are treated like lifeless components in an assembly line. Now that you're aware, will you stand up and say no to this cruelty?